The drama surrounding Sandy Brondello's decision to turn down the Dallas Wings and instead take the reins of the Toronto Tempo is one of the most surprising stories in recent WNBA history. A decorated coach with championship rings and Olympic medals, Brondello was the last person anyone expected to walk away from a ready-made contender led by the rising superstar Paige Bueckers. Yet she did exactly that, leaving the basketball world stunned and scrambling for answers. The move wasn't just about a job, but it was a statement. A bold declaration that success isn't always about chasing instant glory, but about building something that lasts. For weeks, speculation swirled that Brondello was destined for Dallas. The Wings had everything a coach could want: a young, explosive roster, national attention, and the league's newest media darling in Paige Bueckers. Insiders whispered that it was a done deal, that Brondello's experience and calm leadership were the missing ingredients Dallas needed to become a powerhouse. But when the news broke that she had rejected the offer and instead signed with the Toronto Tempo, the league was left in disbelief. Fans questioned what could possibly drive one of the sport's most respected coaches to turn down a golden opportunity, while analysts tried to piece together what was really happening behind closed doors. At first glance, Brondello's decision made little sense. Coaching Bueckers seemed like a dream come true, the kind of chance that defines a legacy. But for a coach who has already conquered championships and international stages, the challenge in Dallas might have looked less like a dream and more like a trap. The expectations were enormous, the spotlight unrelenting, and the pressure suffocating. One losing streak, one injury, and she could have been the next scapegoat in a franchise that's become infamous for quick triggers and internal dysfunction. Dallas may have promised star power, but Toronto offered something far more valuable: freedom. Toronto's new WNBA expansion team is a blank canvas, a chance for Brondello to build a culture from scratch without inheriting the baggage of failed systems and divided locker rooms. Unlike Dallas, where every move would be scrutinized, Toronto provides patience, a luxury that's rare in professional basketball. In Canada, Brondello can experiment, shape her system, and handpick her staff. It's not about chasing a championship overnight. It's about creating one from the ground up. For a veteran coach, that kind of control is priceless. The allure of Toronto goes beyond basketball. It's a global city with a passionate sports culture that thrives on loyalty and excitement. The success of the Toronto Raptors proved that the country is more than ready to embrace professional basketball on every level. Brondello isn't just coaching a team. She's helping build the foundation for the WNBA's international expansion. The potential to recruit globally, attract international talent, and lead a franchise that represents a new frontier for women's basketball must have been irresistible. In many ways, her decision mirrors the same pioneering spirit that brought the Raptors their first NBA championship. The belief that greatness can grow anywhere if given the right foundation. Meanwhile, the situation in Dallas tells a different story. Behind the glamour and hype lies an organization that struggled with instability for years. Frequent coaching changes, questionable front office decisions, and reports of internal power struggles have all plagued the Wings. Coaches have come and gone. Players have voiced frustrations, and the culture has seemed anything but steady. Brondello, known for her discipline and independence, likely recognized those red flags immediately. For someone with her experience, walking into that environment wasn't an opportunity, it was a risk to everything she had built. And then there's Paige Bueckers herself, the prodigy caught in the middle of it all. While she's undeniably one of the brightest young talents in the game, coaching her comes with enormous pressure. Every play, every loss, every decision would be magnified under the national spotlight. For a coach like Brondello, that kind of environment might not have been appealing. Working with a rookie superstar means dealing not only with player development, but with media expectations, fan impatience, and organizational politics. The margin for error would have been razor thin. In contrast, Toronto gives Brondello time to experiment and grow without the microscope of a preloaded roster. Her move also says something about how the league is changing. For decades, coaches and players alike have gravitated toward established teams with name recognition and big markets. But Brondello's choice signals a new era, one where vision, culture, and stability matter more than short-term wins. It's a shift in mindset that could redefine how success is measured in the WNBA. Toronto may not have the glitz of Dallas, but it has something more enduring: purpose. By turning down Dallas, Brondello sent a message to every front office in the league. Coaches aren't just pawns in a system, they're architects of it. And the best architects don't build on unstable ground. Her decision exposes a truth many teams try to ignore, that you can't demand instant success while stripping coaches of autonomy. If organizations want greatness, they have to create environments where it can grow. Dallas offered a stage, but Toronto offered authorship. And for Brondello, writing her own story mattered more than performing in someone else's. In the end, her choice may go down as one of the most pivotal moments in women's basketball. It challenges the notion that opportunity is defined by proximity to talent or fame. True opportunity lies in creative freedom, in the chance to build something meaningful from scratch. Brondello saw beyond the headlines and the hype. She saw where she could make the biggest impact, not in chasing a trophy someone else started, but in crafting a legacy all her own. So, as the Toronto Tempo prepare to make their WNBA debut under her leadership, the basketball world watches closely. Brondello's move wasn't a retreat from competition, it was a masterstroke of strategy, patience, and foresight. She walked away from pressure and chose purpose. From the outside, it might look like a gamble, but history may remember it as the moment a great coach took control of her destiny and changed the trajectory of the league itself. And now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think Sandy Brondello made the right decision walking away from Paige Bueckers and the Dallas Wings? Or should she have taken the risk and gone for instant success? Let us know your thoughts down below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth WNBA stories, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next episode.